The original Final Fantasy VII continues to celebrate its 25th anniversary this year, and exactly 1 month ago I put out a video explaining the best way to play this game in 2022. Well, it already kind of feels like that video's out of date, because the modding community over at Tsunamods continue to knock it out of the park and have given us another phenomenal update. This mod is definitely one you'll want to check out. Yes, we are talking about TRUE Widescreen 16:9 support in this 25-year-old game of Final Fantasy VII. And honestly, folks, I think this is going to blow your minds. So I hope you folks enjoy the video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Now, if you haven't already, the first step is to make sure that you have 7th Heaven Mod Manager downloaded, set up, ready to go. If you don't know how to do that, then check out my aforementioned video, the best way to play Final Fantasy VII in 2022. I'll go through the process there. But with 7th Heaven, you need to make sure you've updated to the latest version. So that involves going to settings, going to general settings. Now, this is actually a beta release that we're going to need for today. So select the canary option here, and then just tap OK to the prompt, and then check for updates. And yep, we're going to go ahead and download this version of 7th Heaven. It is an automatic process from this point, so just be patient whilst it goes through it all. And we also need to update the FFNx Driver as well, so make sure you select the canary option and then check for updates. Now, unfortunately, the process of actually enabling widescreen support is very complex. You're going to have to really pay attention here. I'm just joking. It's as simple as anything. Go to settings, game driver. There it is. Next to aspect ratio, just select widescreen 16:9. That's the new option, and that's all there is to it. The modders have made it that simple for us. What a bunch of legends. And one thing to note is that when you update 7th Heaven, it does tend to reset your other graphical settings that you've had in place. So just check that they are as you want them. And one thing that Tsunamods mentioned in his video, which I will leave a link to in the description, is not to have both advanced lighting and anti-aliasing enabled together. Just choose the one you want the most and have the other one turned off. That's it. That's all there is to it. Widescreen is now enabled. So let's go ahead and, yeah, see it in action. So there are a few minor limitations. You won't get the aspect ratio of widescreen in the main opening menu here with the new game and continue options, at least not if you're using a modded background as I am. You won't get it in the menus either, okay? You can see that's still 4:3, and you won't get widescreen in the FMVs. But let's go ahead now and open our save file. And as we enter into the world map here, we can see that widescreen effect in action. This is absolutely fantastic. It sort of feels like you're playing an entire new version of the game. It really, really does. Let's go ahead and enter the Chocobo Ranch. And yeah, just how mind-blowing is this? I just want to clarify again, there is no stretching here. This is not a 4:3 image that's being pulled across the rest of the screen. This is true 16:9 widescreen. Now, I've done a little bit of experimenting. I've gone through some different areas. It seems that this doesn't work for every single field background. Fort Condor, for example, still had the 4:3 aspect ratio. So I'm guessing there's a technical limitation that would prevent that from being widescreen supported. But the vast majority of backgrounds do seem to work with this. You know, it's just wonderful. It really, really is. And yes, I know what some of you are going to be asking me. What about all of the other mods you've got installed that update the field backgrounds or the world map textures? Well, don't ask me how, but this widescreen support seems to work with all of that as well. Let me go ahead and show you here. Yeah, I mean, what else can I say? This is amazing. It's just having this widescreen support. It's just going to open the game up even more, I think. It really is. The whole experience just feels bigger. It's such a huge difference going from that 4:3 aspect ratio to true widescreen that I think you guys really need to try and experience this for yourselves if you can. I'll tell you what, I am so hyped for my next playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. with widescreen support, with all of the other mods that I've been showcasing around the channel recently. I think we're just going to have such a wonderful time. I really, really am looking forward to it. But please do let me know your thoughts down in the comments as to what you think about widescreen support being added to this 25-year-old game. Personally, I can't really say much else, you know. I just think they've done a great job. And I just want to give a big thanks and shout out to all of the modders that have worked on this. And again, I would just encourage you guys to check out Tsunamods' video, where he goes over a little bit more into the technicalities of it all. And yeah, just have a great time with it, you know. That's what I'm certainly going to be doing. So thanks so much for watching, folks. And don't forget, you can stick around the channel and subscribe to be notified of future Final Fantasy content going forward. I hope you all have a pleasant rest of the day, and I'll see you next time. I'm getting beaten up here. Bye, everyone.